Today we're going to talk about the rat house, and I'm going to tell you about how we got it and what it looks like. Code enforcement has been involved. There was over 800 to 900 rats that have overtaken not only this house, but have spread through the neighborhood. They felt like they needed to tent the property because they couldn't capture all of these rats. The first step is getting all the dead rats out. We're going to take this down to the studs, remove the flooring and everything. This wall right here is going to be removed, and we're gonna do an open concept. You can see the rats were just squirreling away stuff in here. There's even a check, a freaking check. So, as you can see, we've got all new electric because the rats literally ate everything. I am just super impressed with the progress here and how this is going. You guys have seen the beginning and you're seeing the middle now, and I can't wait to show you the very, very end of it on our big reveal. Hey guys, Lori here with an update from the rat house. So we're probably gonna be 8 weeks into this project, but the smell is gone, 100% gone. Now, the only thing that's still retaining odor, because we haven't made it there yet, is the garage. So when we were leaving the rat house today, I was approached by 2 neighbors. Hey guys, I am super excited to show you the final reveal of the rat house. Only a 6-week renovation. So come on in and let me show you everything in this house. Hey guys, Laura Spaulding here. This is a channel about real estate, personal finance, and business. I'm gonna show you how to get riches in the niches. Hey guys, I've got a great update for the rat house. It's looking fantastic. We've got some really cool floors in, the windows are in, the doors are going in, we've got paint. Now, the air conditioning works, so it's actually okay to stand in here. I'm not dying right now. But I really want to show you the bathrooms because they're pretty exciting. So I've been dying to use this particular tile, and I just hadn't had a house where it was gonna go okay. For some reason, I'm just really attracted to it because it's got a cool texture to it. So the walls look cool, and then we've got this pebble flooring here. We're gonna have a dark gray ceramic tile floor, and then a single vanity because of the size of this bathroom. But we still have plenty of room here, and I think it's still a good size for a master. So every time I come here in this master bedroom, I always look in this closet because when we first came into this property, there was like 4 or 5 holes that the rats had just made their way throughout the house. And so my eye is just always going to that wall, and I'm just like, I smile every time because obviously we've fixed it and all the rats are gone, but I just can't help. Maybe it's PTSD, I don't know. I'm standing where the wall used to be. When you came in the front door, the first thing I saw was this big wall that separated the kitchen from the hallway. It was completely annoying, and I thought it just didn't open up the floor plan a lot. So when you came into the nightmare kitchen, you saw all the holes in the wall over the cabinets where the rats had dug holes. And so obviously we removed the wall to open everything up to the nice big family room. But we're gonna change the layout of the kitchen a little bit. We're gonna have a full cabinet with appliances on this back wall. We're gonna curve it around a little bit. When you see this pipe, that's gonna be the actual sink. But where I'm standing now is gonna be a 6-foot island. So no blocking, still open, creates seating, and also creates some more cabinet space. So this is the second bathroom. I was able to kind of take the same tile, obviously, the same floor tile here, and carry it over. We do have a bathtub in here instead of just a full shower. We'll have a vanity, a toilet, and then we have more storage in here too. So we've created a nice open space despite the fact that this is not a huge house. So I'm standing in the new lanai area. This again was overrun by not only trash, old TVs, and rats, but what we did is we just took the whole thing down, started fresh. This concrete slab floor will be painted and sealed much like the other properties that I do, so it'll look all nice and free of bugs to enjoy your evening. We knew that this house was really bad, but not until we removed all of the drywall and saw what they did to the ductwork. They completely ate it. The only thing left was the wire ring in this property. So we took it down to the studs. We even had to treat the studs for odor and seal those as well. We put brand new drywall up and new flooring and stuff. So we're probably gonna be 8 weeks into this project, but the smell is gone, 100% gone. A lot of people don't think that we can remove the odor from some damage that severe, but we were able to do that. And this is going to be, a perfect house for somebody to live in, and they'll never know the difference. Now, the only thing that's still retaining odor, because we haven't made it there yet, is the garage. The garage floor, porous concrete, it smells like rat urine. So what we're gonna do there is clean it, pressure wash it, paint it, and put a really nice epoxy coating on the top of it. So the smell will be gone there as well. We're starting on the landscaping today too, so the outside will be perfect. But the biggest thing, the biggest win about this house is several of the neighbors came over and thanked us so much for turning this house around so quickly. So the neighbors were so frustrated with the previous owner that they had poured borax in the front yard to kill all of the rats because they were uncontrollable. So now that it's been gassed and renovated and stuff, they're not having any more problems with the rats. So that's a huge, huge win for us. So I'm loving the new floors in here. If you remember, they were so bad, we were actually shoveling dead rats from off of the floor. It was really bad. It was maggots all over the place, and the slab had to be treated and sealed. And then we have some nice new floors on here. And again, I know you'll be surprised and you don't have smell-o-vision, but there is no odor in this house whatsoever. So when we were leaving the rat house today, I was approached by 2 neighbors that were, kind of thanking me for purchasing the house, renovating it, kind of getting rid of the rat problem. But what was very interesting is the next door neighbor, who apparently is a renter, told his landlord that if this didn't get taken care of, he was breaking his lease and leaving. The issue with that is obviously he's uncomfortable living there, makes complete sense, but that landlord can't really do anything about it. So he said that he'd been dealing with this problem since last September. So almost 1 year, and he's living right next door. So he said that he put down bait, it really didn't work. And then he did the kind of the live traps, and those worked. But he said that it was so overwhelming that he was just pulling out dead rats out of his trap on a daily basis. He couldn't keep up with it. He said he would see them kind of gnawing through his fence, and he would see them running along his fence line as well. And the neighbors were just absolutely fed up. But one of the other neighbors came over that lived down the street and said that, she was part of the neighborhood crew that actually used a shovel to pick up the dead rats that were laying in the front yard. So I had thought originally that the neighbors had placed all those dead rats there for the owner as kind of a warning. But apparently it was the homeowner that pulled the dead rats out of his house and created almost like a graveyard of rats. And the neighbors just could not tolerate the urine and death smell. So they took their shovels and they shoveled it into his garbage can and put it out for the city pickup. So they were at their wits' end. Coincidentally, that particular neighbor is selling her house and moving Tuesday. So I don't know if this had anything to do with it or not, but it surely was going to run several people away, just the smell alone. Hey guys, I am super excited to show you the final reveal of the rat house. Only a 6-week renovation. Absolutely everything in this house was brand new. It's brand new with the exception of the roof, which was already only 4 years old. So as you can see on the outside, we got a brand new paint job, new garage door. The garage was really, really damaged. We put some new gutters up and brand new landscaping. So come on in and let me show you everything in this house. So It's amazing for me to stand here when the first time I was in this property, it was terrifying. There was rats coming out of everywhere. There was holes in the walls where they were traveling. And there was actually a wall where I'm standing right here. So when I opened this up, the whole idea was to make this smaller house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but it's only about 1,100 square feet. So it's kind of small. I wanted an open concept so that people that are hanging out in the kitchen could still talk to family and friends in the family room. And I think we accomplished that. So we also put in some brand new LED can lighting because this house was super dark. There was no, built-in lighting. Everything was just by lamps and stuff. So new quartz countertops. I absolutely love these. And cabinets, stainless steel appliances. And one of the biggest issues that we had was the garage. The flooring in the garage had so much rat urine that I was really questioning if we were going to be able to get it out. But this is what we did. So thank God that this garage is cinder block walls. That made it a little bit easier when we painted it and cleaned it, but the floor took the brunt of the problem. So what we did is we cleaned it multiple times, pressure washed it, and then sprayed this epoxy flooring on here. And now there's absolutely no smell at all. But one of the biggest changes, of course, was the HVAC. We put in a brand new air handler, of course, full unit and ductwork. But when we took out all the drywall, I was amazed at the rats ate the entire line of ductwork. There was really nothing left. So this garage is now completely usable with a brand new door and motor, and it doesn't smell. It's amazing. So one of the things I like about this house is that the master's on one side and then the other bedrooms are on this side, which makes it really nice if you have kids. So what we did in here was completely ripped out everything, obviously took the quartz in here, and I really was waiting for a house that I could use this tile. There was something about this tile, I just wanted to put it somewhere. And I think it looks fantastic in here. This is now usable, brand new window and all that good stuff. And it's perfectly fine for this size of house. The bathroom is in between these 2 bedrooms, which came out great as well. So in a small house, most of the time you sacrifice space in the bedrooms. We really didn't have to. This is a decent sized bedroom. By adding a brand new modern fan on a remote, just kind of makes it a lot easier to live here. And the windows are beautiful and you got a lot of natural sunlight. So the crazy thing is when I first visited this house, one of the first things that I noticed is the rats were coming and traveling on the electrical lines onto the roof and making their way in through the attic. So this particular area right here was full of trash, and they were taking items from this area and putting it and making nests. So we completely tore down this lanai area and built it brand new, cleaned and sealed the concrete as well. And then of course, a giant brand new AC. So the master bedroom is here. One of the things that I tried in this property that I hadn't used before was these particular floors, and I really, really like them. They're durable, they're waterproof, and they already come with the backing on them, so they're fantastic. But this room here is a decent size, and it has a cool walk-in closet here where the rats were traveling through the walls, but no longer. And then I wanted to do something really kind of special in this bathroom because it's not very big for a master. So what I did is I carried in this tile as well, and I put this really cool stone flooring in here. And I wanted to make it very usable. So put some shelving in here and kind of really opened it up. We changed the space of the wall here so it still has a window. And it's not a huge master, but it really is kind of proper size for this size of house. So I'm really kind of happy with the way it turned out. I hope you guys really enjoyed this transformation. It was huge for me. We transformed not only the floor plan in this place, but the entire neighborhood. They were super excited to get the old resident out, the rodent problem, and have a brand new house in their neighborhood. So again, the numbers were we purchased it for $92,000.
We took actually 5 weeks to renovate it, and the total cost was $60,000. I listed the property for $285,000. Within 24 hours, I had an offer, full cash, for $287,000. So we actually had over asking price there within 24 hours, ended up grossing $135,000 on this property, so I couldn't be happier with the outcome. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe and check back for more house flips, business advice, and personal finance tips. Thanks again.